what's going to happen with every single episode on every single Carver season, and who are we going to see next?
Okay, so episode 1, starting in Alley, okay? And I mean, to talk broadly to your question, I think something we're very excited about this year is that the mythology is going to be very personal, and it's not going to be quite as a West-oriented mythology. It's going to be a mythology where we're very carefully laying some building blocks that are very personal to each of our main characters, and starting with the boys and how they relate to each other, and some of the decisions they make once Dean eventually does come back from demonism, or however you say that. Riley and Castiel are both going to be confronted with some very personal issues, and it's intended to sort of, everybody is sort of, if last year were certain people having to decide who they wanted to be. If you think back last season, everyone had to make that decision at some point in the season. This season is, I am who I am, and that may be a very good or a very bad thing, and there's going to be a certain reckoning that comes from it. That's to speak very broadly. Just in terms of characters that you're going to see coming back, you're definitely going to see a good handful of returning characters. Some I can't talk about right now, but I mean, one fun episode will have a teaming of Sheriff Mills and Sheriff Donna Hanscom from last year. I don't know if you remember, she was in The Purge, and she was just absolutely wonderful. And we're going to do basically our version of The Heat this year with those two, which I think is going to be a lot of fun. Let me think about very quickly. You know, you're going to have Crowley and Castiel as the regulars this year, so they're going to be all over the place. You're going to see characters that have been spoken of but have never been seen over the 10 years. There'll be at least one of those. And that's the gist of it for right now.
So one of the questions that I wanted to know, and Misha couldn't answer, he directed me back to you, is Cass's character, is his plot going to tie in with the brothers this year, or is it going to kind of be a separate storyline like it was last year, or how is that going to play out?
I think the plots always tie in. You know, I think one of the things we've discovered in the last couple of years, and I know there are varied opinions on this, but it's like Castiel and Crowley are so much part of the family that they can really hold their own stories, you know, but ultimately the universe revolves around these two brothers. So no matter what what a separate storyline will always tie in, you know. So, but there has to be room for Rowley and Castiel to go out and have their own experiences, as it were. Because it's only going to influence and make it stronger when they come back together. So, just a little bit of everything.